There comes a point in every person's life to where they're going to have to separate themselves from the rest of the pack. There's going to be a time in a person's life to where they're going to have to focus on themselves. You're going to have to focus on your own personal growth, your own spiritual growth, your own mental growth, your own personal growth. Whether that's growing a business, whether that's growing your confidence, whether that's growing your body, that's growing your faith. And everything you do, there's going to come a point in time where you're going to have to focus on yourself. Whenever you're constantly focusing on everybody else's needs and wants and trying to impress everybody by doing what everybody wants you to do for your life, you're going to lose your own self, your own desires. But not only that, you're going to lose what God desires for your life. There's a lot of God that is missing within us. And when we can't get to the point where we can fully lock in on what we could be or what our potential could be, then we won't ever reach that potential. Maybe you have the dream of owning your own business and having $1 million profit from your business. And if you can't focus on your business and you're always worrying about everybody else's business, how are you supposed to get to the point to where you can be at that level? Where you're always constantly focusing on everybody else around you instead of your own personal growth. You can't be a blessing to those around you. I'm sure there's a verse in the Bible that talks about how if you don't bring good fruit, right? If you can't plant good seeds, right? How can you expect to be able to plant even more seeds? If you can't plant and start from the root of your own issues, your own problems, how are you supposed to be able to have the ability to help others, right? Because though we're supposed to bring others to Christ, we're supposed to be good stewards over ourselves and our bodies and our mindsets, right? How can we expect to help others to grow if we can't even grow our own, right? It's like picking a berry from a tree, right? We go pick that berry from somebody else's tree. We try it, oh yeah, we're like, this is not that good, but we don't even have our own fruit to bear. Where's the comparison, right? We can't talk about somebody else's fruit when we don't have our own. We have to constantly always look to grow on our own. You have, in this season of growth, especially around the summertime, we get into the point where everybody wants to get a job. Everybody wants to, lock in on themselves, lock in on their purpose, right? Whether that's, staying away from the relationship and dating game, whether that's focusing on, growing in our own aspect, right? Growing in our own walk of faith, growing with God, right? Right. So God tested many people in the Bible who he believed, needed some time to themselves, right? We could talk about many people, but we're going to talk about you, right? You're in the season right now to where, and not only you, but me, myself, to where we have to focus on ourselves. I'm not saying you can't pursue a relationship. I'm not saying you can't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But what I'm trying to tell you is, when you have that self-growth, that self-motivation, that self-confidence, you already growing your own self, when you have that indicted into you, you're going to be able to go out and inspire and motivate and be able to plant good seeds. You're going to be able to help somebody else in their journey. But then you'll be proud of yourself at the same time. I know you're sitting here thinking in your journey right now that you're not proud of where you're at. And that's okay. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. I promise you. You do not have to have all your problems solved, because all your problems will never be solved. You don't have to have your job figured out. You don't have to have your income figured out. You don't have to have your relationships figured out. You don't have to have yourself figured out. Your journey is your own journey. You don't have to have, your apartment/house taken care of right now. You're a part of your own journey. You're on your own walk. You're running your own race. Don't let somebody else speed up or make you feel like you're anxious to be able to get to somewhere when really God already has it planned out for you. Don't feel like you're feeling pressured by everybody else around you who's doing or being successful in whatever they do, make you feel like you have to speed up your own process. When in the meantime, you should be really focusing on your own slow growth. If y'all heard of the basketball player named Isaiah Thomas, he talks about the slow grind, right? The slow grind, the everyday, get 1% better, right? 2, 3, 4% better every single day. Because you'll never, if you want to reach your full potential, you're going to have to go on your own speed, your own timing, but mainly God's timing. Because his timing is always perfect. If you didn't learn anything else from this video, I'm gonna let you know, bro. Don't let anyone speed up your time, because your time is coming. Don't let anybody make you feel pressured. Don't make anybody or allow anybody to tell you what you can or cannot do, right? Don't let other people's success kill your own dreams, and just focus on yours. Thank you for watching, bro, and as always, God bless.